So the final progression with long division is when you are expressing your answer with a remainder. So this time we've got 8,960 divided by 21. As before, I'm going to encourage the children to do their jottings first. So multiples of the divisor, which is 21. So we've got 21, 42, 63, 84, 105, 126, 147. Okay, and then we will lay out the question in just the same way. So 8,960 is the full stop and divided by 21. And another thing we'd encourage the children to do is to remember to put the divide, multiply, subtract and bring down, just so they can help them remember the process. So firstly, we know that 21 doesn't go into 8, so we're going to move along and look at 89 divided by 21. So looking at the jottings, we can see that that goes 4 times, so we record the 4. And then we do multiply, so 4 multiplied by 21, which gives us 84. Because we've got the jottings, that saves time with those calculations. Now we move on to subtract, so 89 subtract 84, which gives us 5, and then we bring down the 6 from the next column. And there we repeat, so we look at 56 divided by 21, which we can see goes twice. Don't worry about any remainders at the moment. 2 multiplied by 21, which we know is 42, and then we repeat with the subtraction. So now we go 56 minus 42, which we know is 14, and then finally we bring down the 0 as before and repeat this process again. So 140 divided by 21, back to our jottings, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 times. 6 times 21, and we can see from our jottings again, is 126. And then we will subtract 140, subtract 126, which will lead us with 14. And there's nothing left to bring down, so we can express that 14 as our remainder, which leaves us with a final answer of 426, remainder 14. However, there are 2 other ways of expressing the remainder. One is as a fraction and one is as a decimal. If we're expressing as a fraction, we've got 426 and then we've got 14 over the divisor, which was 14 over 21. Now we can simplify that, 14 over 21, which will actually lead us to an answer of 426 and 2/3. Okay, so the final form of expressing a remainder is using a decimal. So we're at the stage we were at before. 140 minus 126 was left us with 14 at the end. So now if we're going to continue the calculation to express as a decimal, we'd put our decimal point in and our 0 as a placeholder, and now we're back to the bring down stage of the calculation. So we put our 0 in, 140 divided by 21, so we go back to our jottings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, so we'll put our 6 in here. 6 times 21, 1, 2, 3, 4, we've just said is 126. Okay, 140 minus 126, which leaves us with 14. And we put another 0 in and bring that down. Straight away we can now see that this is repeating. Bring in the 0. 21's into 140, we already know go 6 times. And we can see now, whatever we do, this is going to keep happening. So our final answer is going to be 426.6 recurring, which we know 6.66 is equivalent to 2/3.